right, all right. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. So hopefully we're just trying out some new equipment. Hopefully everything is working fine now. Is it just logged on? So let me know if you guys could hear me all right, and we will get started. You know, it wouldn't be a stream starring Snay here at Crypto Somniac without some technical hitches, right? So I'm great. All right, solid, baby. We'll Tron squiggly boom soon. We will find out all the squiggly booms first. But first, let's find out what the hell is going on with the Weiss ratings. So they just released their Weiss ratings. They just released their ratings, rather. And it is highly, highly debatable. I wouldn't agree with almost any of them. And it's just an awful rating system. This is what happens when you bring a bunch of people from Weiss ratings and a bunch of people from the traditional financial market, you know, old school mentality, and then you tell them, hey, look at all these assets, all these digital assets, and rate them. And so we're actually going to go and we're actually I mean, it's very debatable. So you know, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate how they actually really did everything. I mean, it was an awful way to really, you know, just the team didn't do well. That's all I'm trying to say. All right, it is not loud like before. Okay, sound is good. All right, I'm not listening to anybody else. Sound should be good. All right. All right, let's go over the Weiss ratings now. Hopefully you guys can see this all right. Let me zoom in a little bit. There you go. Okay. So we have all these. I agree with this. Okay, BlockNet, you know, maybe needs a little bit of improvement. They need a little bit better marketing. BitShares, I mean, why is BitShares a C+? I've tried logging in. We've had people trying to figure out how to work BitShares, and that decentralized exchange just doesn't work for me. I honestly don't know why it doesn't work, but it doesn't work very well. It's got like 3 servers, like one in Germany, one in Japan, like one in somewhere else. It's just not a very good decentralized exchange. And hopefully Kyber Network and OX protocol and all these other decentralized exchanges like Loopring, you know, they could hopefully be a lot better. That being said, you know, we are seeing ARC, ASCH, Bitcoin Cash, all C plus in the C area. I mean, this is unfortunate. I don't know how Bitcoin gets a C plus. I don't know how that works out, and Cardano gets a B minus. I don't know how that works. You know, when Cardano doesn't have a single working product, no one's using it for its actual functionality, and Cardano gets a B minus. That's pretty interesting. Like, I mean, come on, guys. Like, why is this rating like this? I mean, it's just very, very, very debatable. And A is for excellent, B is good, C is fair, D is weak, E is very weak. So apparently Bitcoin Gold and Aurora Coin are just weak. Einsteinium weak. You know, I could have told you that. Einsteinium weak. EOS, okay. EOS and Ethereum, B. That's pretty interesting considering EOS is actually still an ICO, technically. I love EOS, and I'm fully invested, not fully invested, but I'm heavily invested in EOS. Don't get me wrong. I love Ethereum. Ethereum actually has a use case. You know, and as more ICOs start to get online on Q2, Q3, you know, it's going to be really, really fantastic stuff. You know, coming out of Ethereum, you know, the blockchain is going to be used for its actual use case. Unlike with CryptoKitties, right, where it was actually used and it kind of bogged everything down. So I'm looking forward to Q2, Q2 for Ethereum. EOS, you know, we just talked about that. Still an ICO. I love EOS, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't have a single project out. Super speculative. You don't know whether Dan Larimer is going to deliver, whether he's going to leave like he did with all his other companies. He left BitShares, he left Steam, and apparently, you know, BitShares is a C+, and EOS and Ethereum are B's. I mean, that's very, very speculative. I don't know how they rate these things. Ethereum Classic is C. You know, I don't really like Ethereum Classic, so I'm happy with that. Komodo is a C. Lisk is a C. How are they rating this? Off what basis are they rating this? What category are they rating this? Here at Cryptosonic, and specifically the Cryptosonic Advantage, we have the TTPT system. So that's technology, technical analysis, team, partnerships, and public presence. So we have the five systems, 5 categories that we really rate our systems off here at the Cryptosonic Advantage and the Moon Lounge in general. You know, actually, we have the signups available below in the link, but you know, we'll talk about that later. How are they doing this? So how are they really rating these exactly? Who's rating these? Who? They're just like match pool. You know, I'm gonna give it a D. Monero. You know, I don't really know anything about Monero, so I'm just gonna give it a C because you know I have zero opinion. You know, it's just it's a fair opinion. Okay, like what the hell? What the hell? Neo, I have a B- on Neo. A B- on Neo. And Komodo and Lisk are C's. A B- on Neo. I don't even know if they don't even talk about Qtum. That's nice. That's nice. They don't even go over like the top 20. That's really nice. Just awful rating system. Just an awful rating system. Do you know how much it costs? Let me just tell you. Hold on. How much is gas? Gas should be around $100, right? $50. All right, that's fine. Let me just tell you something about Neo and how unscalable it is. So we were sitting at around, $85 gas, right? Just not even too long ago, like a week ago, right? $50 for gas right now. Get this calculator out of the way. Now, Neo, to create a contract, it's 500 gas. So we're going to multiply that by 500. You're telling me the average company has to spend $25,000 to start a contract on Neo. And these prices are just going to keep rising. When we get to $200, $300 Neo, we're going to see $100 gas. So then we're going to have a $50,000, $100 gas. So that's a $50,000 Neo. And Neo is having major scalability issues right now. I mean, I honestly think that, you know, they need to go over a overhaul and really reconsider their entire structure. Hopefully Neo DevCon is happening the end of January. That's happening in San Francisco. We have a correspondent going there. You know, actually a couple people I know that are going there. Unfortunately, I could not make it out there this time around, but you know, hopefully they come back with some good insight, because Neo is having some major scalability issues. I don't see how normal run-of-the-mill companies without major funding even get, you know, sorry about that, even get funding. You know, I don't see how they really survive, really, with a $50,000 one contract fee. I mean, that's absurd to me. Let's just go back. You know, this is something that I pulled off the internet. You know, I don't know if this is free use or not, but we're going to go over it regardless. All right, so Qtum is there. Qtum is a C. Neo is a B-. Like, what are they basing this off of? Like, marketing, public presence? What are they basing? Ripple is a C as well. When Ripple is one of the highly sought after coins for banks, and a lot of people know about Ripple now. You know, there's lots of speculation that it may be added to Coinbase. Just very, Steem is a B-. Like, what? Why is this happening? Right? You know, this is very frustrating. You know, what are my reactions based on this rating system? Is that they are not educated on blockchain technology. Steem has obviously been, you know, up and down. I think they're also lacking leadership since Dan Larimer left. You know, there's a lot of competitors coming out. That being said, I'm not saying it's a bad platform. I think delegated proof of stake, which is one of the, you know, Gen 3 blockchains, is what they use. Dan Larimer created it. You know, BitShares has it, EOS has it, and Steemit has it, and he created all three. You know, I honestly think it's a next gen blockchain. It's super fast, You know, the consensus algorithm makes sense to me. That, you know, voting for delegates, almost like a republic system, instead of having you know, just proof of stake model. Instead, you know, I think delegated proof of stake is a better model in my opinion. But that being said, do I classify Steemit as a B- on my rating system? And I put Vertcoin at a C, Stellar at a C, Ripple at a C, Qtum at a C, Monero at a C, Komodo and Lisk at a C, Litecoin at a C+, and I put Steemit above Litecoin just because of their unique use case. While Litecoin is vastly more used than any one of the blockchains I just called that were all C's. I don't really understand how this really makes sense, right? And you know, they are based on a groundbreaking model that analyzes thousands of data points and trading patterns, technology, and usage. Okay. That being said, you know, maybe they need to readjust their model, because a lot of these things are very, very speculative. I mean, I don't disagree with Cardano being a B- or EOS and Ethereum being you know, a B. I really agree with Bitcoin being a C+, or ARK being a C+. Are they reading into the technology? Do they know what's happening with ARK? Do they know that they're trying to make a plug-and-play blockchain for everyday consumers or everyday companies to really play off of? Do they know that? I don't think so. Can you clarify on the Neo scaling issue? Yeah, why not? Why not? Actually, I think I just Googled this, but we'll do it. Neo 500 gas contract. I'm sure that'll pull something up, right? Okay, this is perfect. All right. 20 cents. Okay. All right. Actually, no, this is not perfect. This doesn't really give me. Anyways, it's $500. Okay. Anyways, it's $500. Sorry, $500. 500 gas to start a contract on Neo. Well, Ethereum is essentially, I could go and start a contract right now with Ethereum with very little Ethereum. You know, it's 500 gas. So that's $25,000 right now. And you know, it was $87, so it was closer to $40,000 just a week ago. So you have to realize that this isn't meant for, this is for pre-existing companies. You know, I can't be a developer and go start my own contract right there. You know, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how Neo could scale. You know, the Trinity ICO, maybe they'll be scalable in the future. But be clear, guys. Be very, very clear. Lightning Network, Raiden Network, Trinity ICO, all these networks, like specifically Raiden, Lightning, and Trinity. Trinity is Neos, Lightning is Bitcoins, Raiden is Ethereum's. They have stated, Raiden Network specifically has stated that they're not meant for large transactions. They're meant for small transactions. So what does that mean? That means, okay, I'm not going to be sending 3, 4, 5 Ether. It's more of like, you know, $100 of Ether I'll send to you. Ethereum I'll send to you, and it'll be transacted almost instantly, right? But they've clearly stated that this is meant for small microtransactions. That for larger transactions, it is still beneficial for security reasons and validity reasons. It's still good to use the main chain. So please be clear, guys. You know, I just want to make that clear that these are meant for small transactions. For larger transactions, it is still meant. You're still meant to use the main chain. All right. So Weiss chain, I think it is not good. I think it's not good rating system, right? I'm going to read more into the rating system, but first initial response is not good. I do not like their rating system whatsoever. I need to see better facts, how they're rating it. Are they looking at just the technicals, or are they looking at technology? Are they looking at company structure? Or are they looking at partnerships? What are they looking at? You know, and you know, obviously I need to do more research on this, and we will do more research as time goes on and we find more information about how Weiss is actually rating all these cryptocurrencies. So we will definitely touch back up on this at a later date. But as of right now, initial reactions, please do not invest upon this rating system. Actually, you know, I'm not your financial advisor. You can do whatever you want, right? But for me, I am not going to throw in all my money based on a whimsical reaction by Weiss rating, right? I would call it a whimsical reaction by Weiss rating. Just the sheer fact that, you know, Qtum and Monero are C's, and we don't even have a single B plus. I mean, all of these aren't excellent. None of these are excellent. All of them are just good. You know what is that? It's like, you know, like you have one of those teachers that are like, you know, I don't give anyone an A because, you know, no one deserves an A in my book. You know, and some of those college professors, and yeah, I mean, college professor. I was an engineer, and I remember my average thermodynamics test grade was a 32, and I got like a 34, and I was ecstatic, and I was like, this is awesome. Got a 34, put it on my fridge. I was like, yeah, I got a 34 on my thermodynamics test, and it was above average, you know. But it's like one of those professors that are really they're really I want to say cynical. You know, and this is why I don't really like this entire Weiss rating system right now. All right, let's keep going. Strother Benson, hello. A lot of loyal viewers. Smash those thumbs up, guys. I really do appreciate it. And we are going to go over some altcoins and cryptocurrencies now. So we just talked about Weiss ratings. So if you're just now joining us, welcome. Subscribe, like, smash those likes. I really do appreciate it, guys. But yeah, let's keep going through the entire system here, guys. Let's see. All right. Let's check out some Bitcoin USD charts. What do they say about Icon? Actually, I didn't see Icon in there. No, they don't have any opinion on Icon. Because, you know, they don't rate top 100 coins. They rate things like Feathercoin and Game Credits and Matchpool and Megacoin. But they don't rate Icon. Doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't really make sense to me. Dogecoin is a C. Dogecoin and Monero are apparently on the same level. And just like Ethereum Classic, Komodo and Lisk and Dogecoin, all the same. All the same, guys. All the same. Why does your partner prefer Neo over Qtum then? I don't think he's ever stated that. I've actually been more heavy on Neo, and he's been more heavy on Qtum. We stake both. Here. We like both. I'm just saying that Neo, if Qtum is a C, I don't think Neo is particularly a B minus. Not saying I don't hold any. I hold my Neo and Qtum, and I'll never let them go. I will let them go if they turn out to be bad. But as of right now, on their development and how they're working, I think Neo and Qtum are both very, very you know, good futures. But the fact that Monero, Lisk, Komodo, Qtum, Rayblocks, Ripple, they're all just as good as Dogecoin. That C rating is absurd. Okay, you know, it's mind-boggling to me. It really is mind-boggling to me. So those are my reactions on Weiss ratings. Sorry for the rant, but it's needed to be said. And thank you for joining me here today. And let's keep going through it. All right. Let's look through this lightning speed chart. I really think my internet's being throttled. I mean, it's so bad lately. Where's my substratum where I need it? Where's Where's my Sky coin? Anyways, so this is on the 12 hour. And so I drew this yesterday and I said, hey, this is a falling wedge. This could potentially break out. We'll see if we could break through that resistance. We're actually going to pull this. This is a 12 hour and we just crossed on the 12 hour. Very good sign for the 12 hour. A relatively strong cross as well on the 12 hour. And that means we could be seeing some immediate reversal action coming through here. So this looks really, really good. So what is a falling wedge? So we're going to actually go over what a falling wedge is. Now, falling wedges are, I think, by far the most accurate reversal patterns. So as you see, you have lower and lower highs and higher lows. Oh, no, lower and lower lows, lower and lower highs. And I'm getting spammed here, so let me just go to images. So this is a falling wedge. Now, a falling wedge is a reversal pattern. So it bounces on lower and lower highs and lower lows, but it forms this almost wedge triangular pattern, and it indicates a reversal pattern. So we're actually going to go back to the BTC charts. So do check this out. Not to be confused with the squiggle boom. No, it is not to be confused with the squiggle boom. What is the squiggle boom? I'll let you guys think about that. What is the squiggle boom? Because I don't even know. Sam invented that term, and it is an interesting term. But yeah, squiggle boom. I don't know where that came from. I think it's some sort of. It's called a pennant, I think. But Sam calls it a squiggle boom, so we'll call it a squiggle boom. But now this is a falling wedge, so we're seeing resistance on the top, bottom, and we'll see if we could break out here. Right now, look at that resistance. We're seeing some upcoming resistance right now on the 12 hour. I mean, let's zoom into that 4 hour now. I'm not making this up. Like, look at that. You think that's a coincidence that there's just a random red candle there right when there's resistance right there? I think not. I think this is a very good sign, that we are continuing to fall through this falling wedge, and maybe we'll drop even closer to that 8,000 region, and then maybe reverse. Potentially the first proof of TA in the crypto market. Squiggle boom. Yes. Hashtag squiggle boom. Tell your friends, tell your family. Squiggle boom. The falling squiggle boom. Yes. BitConnect best coin. Yep. Man, I love you guys. This is why I'm here. All the squiggle boom action that we get, and some really great content coming out of all of you guys over on Twitter, Facebook. Really cool stuff. Anyways, so let's continue to go through the charts. So we'll see some resistance here, and my real indicator is if we could break past 11,500, I may throw some more money into Bitcoin, considering this is that little breakout region. So if we could break past that little resistance, now 500 and 1,000 dollar marks are very highly psychological levels as well. So what are psychological levels? So even marketers use this to this day. What is a psychological level? If I sell you something for $1, you'll be like, okay, maybe I shouldn't buy it. It's going to cost me a whole $1. But if I sell you something for 95 cents or 99 cents, you're more likely to buy it. There's a psychological level there that, it's under 10,000, I got to buy. It's under 11,000, I got to buy. And that exists. That exists in the human psyche. And, those tend to be large walls, large buy and sell walls. And we'll look at that actually right now. Let's go to the GDAX. All right. So we are seeing GDAX here. Let's look at it. Zoom in a little bit so we could clearly identify these walls. So as you're seeing this, you know, between 10,000 to 999, you'll see a 200, $300 Bitcoin wall. You know, that's millions of dollars there. You know, these just tend to be large walls that you have to break past. I mean, these indicators don't lie. These walls don't lie. So it'll be interesting to see if Bitcoin can actually break past that that real key level. You know, the key 11,500, $1,200 level, maybe even. But right now it's looking okay, right? That 4 hour is looking okay. Let's actually zoom in even closer to that 2 hour. Our RSI is still smack dab in the middle, so can't tell us that much. 2 hour is slowing down. That's not the most optimistic sign. Hopefully we don't have another downward trend back down to 93. That would be very, very unfortunate. But once we do have that, maybe I'll sell some if we start to see a lot more resistance. Now we go to the 1 hour, and the 1 hour as well looks okay. It's not a very clear pattern, very weak crosses. We'll see if we hit that resistance. I mean, I think it'll be really interesting to see if we hit resistance here when we start approaching those you know, resistance levels essentially for our falling wedge. And you know, these technicals don't lie, and I think we're going to continue to follow these technicals. And if we break out past this, I think it'll be a good sign until we hit around that $13,000 mark as our next resistance level does form. Remember previous support. So we are seeing previous support here once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times almost. And then we'll see previous support tends to be future resistance. So if you break down support $10,000 and we're down to 9,000, and you try to break up and you try to break out again, it's that resistance, that ceiling is going to be $10,000. And that's not only a psychological level like I just explained, but it'll also be a large resistance level as well. It just tends that way. That's previous support does become future resistance. All right. All right. Are the Crypto Somniac Squiggle Boom girls getting their own show? Maybe. You gotta ask them. You gotta ask them. Maybe they'll get their own show. But we'll see. We'll see about that, right? All right. Let's keep going through your guys' questions. All right. Let's just keep going through it. Ethereum. BTC, let's cancel this out. So I have stated in the Moon Lounge many times that I don't think we're going to deviate from this consolidation phase much. I think we're going to continue to consolidate about around 0.09. You know, we're going to have a slight breakage up and down, but I highly doubt that we really deviate from that 0.09 Bitcoin. I mean, Ethereum's had such a nice run. We'll continue to monitor Ethereum, actually. So we do have a small little breakout right now, but I doubt if it'll break past anywhere near that 0.1 rather mark. So that'll be really, really interesting to see. So stochastic is high, RSI is rising. I honestly think that Ethereum, you know, needs to cool down a little bit. Wait for Bitcoin. Wait for Big Brother Bitcoin ready to come in. So let's actually check out ETH USD. Actually, that's not even beneficial. Let's just jump straight to Litecoin. And then once we jump to Litecoin, we will jump right back. So that 0.017 consolidation is still remaining. We still have, you know, we'll actually tighten this up a little bit. You know, making sure that these align. So it's actually not too bad. I like that a lot. And yeah, we'll raise this horizontal line a little bit. So yeah, we'll continue to consolidate. I mean, I think we'll continue to consolidate for the rest of January for Litecoin, unless there's just some major movement for Bitcoin happening. But it's interesting to see that almost every top coin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin, not Bitcoin, but Ethereum and Litecoin are consolidating around their respective levels. And there's going to be some bold movement happening in the future, and I think it's just a matter of time before that actually does happen. All right, let's keep going through your guys' questions. Can you talk about exchanges? I like decentralized exchanges. I think decentralized exchanges are the future. Blocknet, whether that be Blocknet, BitShares, Kyber, 0x, Loopring, there's a slew of different decentralized exchanges that could really take off. And Kyber being the most prominent one. And it'll be really, really interesting to see how they actually adopt the market in the future, rather. So Litecoin, again, consolidating as well. I don't see much movement happening there. And another one, I think we're going to continue talking about this before DevCon. Now, Neo DevCon is happening the end of January, so it will be interesting to see. So we are looking here. Now, looking like a squiggle boom. No, I'm just kidding. It does not look like a squiggle boom. Whatever the hell squiggle boom is, it doesn't look like this. 4 hour. We're on the 4 hour right now, so it's looking like we're slowing down a little bit. Again, I think we were going to consolidate around this mark. I thought we maybe like this mark right here, this red line. I drew this earlier that we would consolidate around that, and I think the prediction still remains true. Actually, it does look very, very good right now. I mean, we're coming under that resistance level. Look at that, guys. Even in the BTC levels, it is psychological resistance level. You see that, right? 0.0, there you go, 0.012. When you see 0.0119999, I mean, there's significant pushback on that. Usually big walls, right? And what do I mean by walls? I mean buy walls and sell walls. So it'll be interesting to see what Neo does. Is the hype priced in? I really do think the hype is priced in. Maybe they'll come out with something really nice and brand new and shiny. But I'm not selling any of my Neo. I would not suggest selling any of my Neo. At worst, or at best rather, I would suggest setting a conservative stop loss. I don't know if I would sell any of my Neo. Any thoughts on A-Chain? I like A-Chain. I mean, it's one of those third-gen platforms. It hasn't had much marketing yet. Not much hype around it. The partnerships kind of seem to be lacking a little bit. Thoughts on Theta? Actually, I saw Theta on Huobi, and I went on to Huobi to pick up some IOST. So we'll see. We'll see if Theta is a good pump. Is a good coin after all. So let's continue going through your guys' questions. And actually, let's actually go through the market real quick. So Cardano up 13%. On the back of some good news. Stellar doing stellar. Stellar is doing stellar. Neo is obviously performing very well as well. Let's actually look into the BTC charts. There it is. Okay, so we have 8% up on the BTC pairing for Neo. And 11% up for Stellar. EOS still, doing EOS things. I think EOS is a very strong contender. Steam really picking up on the back of that Weiss news. So I'm really actually confused why Steemit was a B-. I'm not saying it's a bad platform. I'm not saying it's a bad platform. But the fact that Monero was a C and Steemit was a B- for specific use case. Monero has a large use case, which is privacy. I mean, that is very interesting. So someone's asking me Neo entry. So let's look at the Neo entry. So let's draw a fib retracement. Let's see what we could get here. Whoa, that is not a fib retracement. So honestly, I would have said that this was a better time to buy back up down here. But we hit it and we kind of took off, right? Yeah, we kind of took off from this point, and we'll probably see a correction in the immediate short term. But let's see, 30-minute. No, actually, it doesn't really look like it. Well, it seems like we're consolidating around that 0.012 range. Excuse me. I honestly would try to get under 0.01. So I would do a majority of my shopping. There's better gains to be made, but if you really want to get into Neo, I would try to aim between here. So this is a decent buy. This is your decent buy area, and then it kind of took off from there. And then this is your good buy area. So we'll see if it comes back. Remember, ladder in your orders. One of my cousins said this, and it's really stuck with me. He said timing the market. I mean, time in the market is better than timing the market. It means if you do your research and you put in your orders slowly, steadily, you accumulate this Neo instead of buying all at once. Because if you have $1,000 invested in Neo and you're putting $1,000 into Neo right now, that means you are saying that this is the bottom, only up from here. That means you're making a statement saying this is the bottom. It's only up from here. Only up from here. I don't think it's going to go down at all. And how could you know that? How could anyone know that? I mean, you cannot tell the future. So time in the market is better than timing the market. So when you put time in, you ladder in your orders, you start accumulating these orders. Instead of buying all at once, it's called dollar cost averaging, and I think it is a much more successful investment strategy than buying all in at once. And that being said, RSI is very high. I don't know if I'm touching this one. I mean, I've bought Neo, tons of Neo under $1. So, and I've been selling some off to really rebalance my portfolio. But I don't think I'm going to touch Neo for now. Maybe I'll set a stop loss. Maybe I'll set a stop loss at that 0.01 area. But it's not looking like like I'm going to short it anytime soon. Specifically, I mean, Dahong Fei is a fantastic marketer, a good speaker. He knows leadership and structure behind his company. So, I've worked for a lot of Fortune 500 companies. I was an automation engineer by trade, so programming really in my nature. It's interesting to see different company philosophies and how they're really run. While as Tron is like in your face, we're hiring all the best talent. I'm gonna tweet 500 times a day. Look at me. I'm Justin Sun. Look at me. Invest in Tron. Look at me. That's pretty much Tron's strategy. His strategy, and Dahong Fei and Patrick Dye a little bit more reserved, saying, "Hey, sorry for I'm slouching a little bit." And their strategy is a little bit more conservative, right? So their strategy is, hey, we're going to use some really nice ICOs. Look out for us. Look at our community development. We're structuring a really nice team around it. We are working on our blockchain actively. Look at our commits on GitHub, and there's several different marketing strategies like that. Or we're Justin Sun, kind of in your face, tweeting 1,000 times. It's always interesting to see. Any recommendations to buy coins this evening? So I actually haven't shopped that much today, which is a rare day for me. So we'll take a look if we'll do a little live trading maybe. But let's continue to look through the market here. So actually, we have a couple super chat questions, and we really do appreciate you donating to the channel, and let's go check those out. All right. Big fan of A-Chain, so I like A-Chain. Thank you, Unstoppable Vortex. It is one of those Gen 3 blockchains. I would really hope they would get onto other exchanges. And the next one is IOTA, Stop Bleeding entry point. I actually haven't looked at IOTA since I sold it at its almost all-time high. Excuse me. So it obviously did break down from its triangle here. Let's actually, this is a 30-minute, so let's go to the 4-hour real quick. So 4-hour, this is it. It did break down a little bit. Consolidating a little bit. You see that line where it's consolidating. Look at that horizontal line. I'm just going to draw this out. It's not bad, right? Bouncing off it once, twice, 3, 4 times. So it might not be a bad idea to pick some up right now, right? Let's look at the 12-hour really quick. 12-hour still looks pretty negative. But 4 hours waning. Wow, that RSI is super low. I really like, I mean, it could get lower, I think, but we'll take a look at the hourly soon. Stochastic, super low. Hey, this is not a bad buy. So Ronil, here's your answer. Maybe if you wanted to buy some IOTA right now, you could flip it for a quick profit. I mean, I think the technicals look pretty decent on this. RSI is low, stochastic is low. We are hitting a wave trend signal here on the 1 hour, and we're looking at that momentum. That's red momentum. Hopefully we see some more buy volume come back in. But on the 4 hour, let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour, we are seeing still more negative red momentum. So it's looking decent right now. It's looking decent right now, huh? So maybe some IOTA would not be a bad buy right now. All right, so let's continue. EOS. So of course, let's go over EOS. And then we'll go over some more of these bottom of the barrel coins. Where is my EOS chart? So I'm really proud of this chart here, guys. I said buy here, and then it kind of took off. So really proud of this, and I did this live on air. So great stuff by me. I guess I'm just patting my own back here, but my rating for Weiss ratings is an F. Yes, I agree. Donate Media, an F for Weiss ratings. And if you guys could do me a favor and smash those thumbs up, would really appreciate it, guys. Let's continue going through the market. So we do these videos every day. Samurai, whoa, what's going on? So Samurai do this every single day. Sam is that white guy, and I am the Indian guy. I am Sneh. And if you're just now joining us, welcome. You are lucky because we have a fantastic community here, and really do love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. But we're gonna continue going through these coins. We're not even close to done, guys. We're not even close to done. Let's keep going through here. So we are looking here on EOS. Wow. EOS looks like it could reverse at any moment. This is ridiculous. EOS just continues to pump. Yeah, this is a decent buy for EOS. You could possibly buy right now. I might pick up some more. I have so much EOS though. I don't know if I'm going to buy more. I really need to re-diversify my portfolio. This is also what I'm telling you. I'm just talking to myself right now, but you know, you don't want to overextend or over leverage a single position. You don't want to have all your chickens in one basket, all your eggs in one basket. All right? You don't want to extend yourself to the point where if that cryptocurrency crashes, it takes a major hit on your portfolio. I mean, honestly, if other than Bitcoin and Ethereum, you know, I would say EOS and OMG are my largest holdings, as well as Neo. But Neo was just, you know, when I invested in Neo, it was like people looking at HPB right now, like very speculative, like what's going on, and that's something that we've stated. We've trying to find these coins that are not ICOs, but these cryptocurrencies that are already out, and you know, we've stated we try to release it to the advantage of the Moon Lounge first, such as HPB, which is high performance blockchain. You know, their partnership with UnionPay, very solid, and you know, we really think that this is a speculative coin, but could be very, very lucrative. All right. If you guys are interested, looking at the Weiss ratings, scroll back to the previous. We'll add timestamps after this video, so you know, to help you guys out. So we're kind of following this channel a little bit, aren't we, for EOS? But EOS does look like a decent buy right now. Wow, I think it could continue to pump. I think we could break past all-time highs. We'll see though. We'll see though. Set a conservative stop loss. Absolutely set a conservative stop loss. Set your stop loss, you know, somewhere around that 0.0115 area. So I would set my stop loss around consolidation, right? So I would set my stop loss around here, and I would buy currently, and I would just, you know, worst comes to worst, you lose a few bucks, but at least you have your stop loss set. All right, let's continue going through it. Let's see. We have another question. Any thoughts on Telcoin? I do not even know what Telcoin is. Thank you for donating $2. Excuse me. Telcoin, 5 million volume, 131. I don't know. I honestly don't know anything about this cryptocurrency. It's on KuCoin. Financial inclusion for a mobile world. Isn't this kind of like Q-Link? I'm not quite sure about this. I do have to do more research about it. I may tell my team to look into this. It might be interesting. All right. Can you go over QuantStamp? So QuantStamp, yeah, we'll go over QuantStamp. But first, truth be told, one of our loyal viewers here says, brother, if you have 2K, where are you putting it? All right. Well, I would. If I had 2K, where am I putting it? If I had 2K, where am I putting it? All right. Let's look through the charts. Honestly, I mean, I would stagger in Bitcoin, of course. We just went over EOS and IOTA, looking like they may pump again, but that's only if you're a day trader here. I would not. If you're not watching the markets, I don't know if I would do that. Yeah, this is pretty. It's pretty. It's a pretty volatile time in the market, but honestly, I think Bitcoin would be my answer there. You know, and we're gonna continue looking through this VeChain. So we had some questions on VeChain, but let's first go through QuantStamp. All right, let's keep going through there. I am reading your guys' comments on Facebook and Twitter. Don't worry, guys. I am reading them. So QuantStamp also entering this consolidation phase, hovering around this area of support. Wow. It's not looking like a great buy to me. I mean, I do like the project. I think that the whole auditing feature is a good project, right? It's almost a little bit like Bancor. I do like it. I do like QuantStamp. And that's not what I'm seeing is, you know, when I say, hey, this is a bad buy, doesn't mean I don't like the project. I'm holding some QuantStamp right now, actually. So we'll continue to look at QuantStamp in the future. But for now, yeah, I honestly think that you could probably pick this up at a better price. All right, let's keep going through your guys' questions. Thoughts on Syndicator? Syndicator's a pump and dump. Brought to you by Palm Beach Crypto. And guys, we had a lot of questions about that for the Cryptosonic Advantage. We try to release a report every single day, and we have a Slack lounge for paying members, but it's a 14-day free trial, and you get access to all the previous reports as well. That right there is, a lot of people asked, are you like Palm Beach Crypto? Are you going to pump and dump these coins? No. Our objective and goal is never to pump and dump coins. All the research we do is solid. Everything we do is statistical evidence, and we have. I don't want to say we have a nose for these things, but we've been doing this since 2011, 2013. We started dabbling in Bitcoin in 2011, really got into the space in 2013. But it's, check it out. It may be for you, it may not be for you, but it's a 14-day free trial, so do check it out, guys. And that being said, let's continue to look through the charts here. All right, Omise Go. We had a question about Omise Go. Is it a good time to enter Omise Go? So this is a nice little run up here. I want to pull this out to the daily just to show you that it is a decent time. I mean, it has been run up in the past. Like, I want to say for the past month to 2 months, it's been run up quite a little bit. But there's a lot of hype behind this coin, and I think the hype is founded. It is founded. I do believe it is founded, and we'll continue to monitor this, but we'll just pull this into the 12-hour to get a little bit better understanding. And it looks like we may cross even once more again on Omise Go on the MACD 12-hour. That's very, very bright future for me. I honestly would start accumulating this and almost any price, because guys, Q2 is going to be huge for this. Huge for Omise Go. Pre-existing billion-dollar company. Banking the unbanked. Vitalik Buterin is personally walking this through. What do you think of putting 25% of my portfolio in HBP? No. Guys, when I say speculative, that doesn't mean a quarter of your portfolio. Absolutely not. You're not putting a quarter of your portfolio into something that speculative. It could work out. It could be a NEO, right? I bought NEO for under $1. I bought Ethereum for under $7, but I didn't over leverage myself. I took logical steps for investment, right? And excuse me. And with such little information about a cryptocurrency, their team, their roadmap objectives, the actual association with UnionPay, it's speculative, and I think you should get in early. But 25%, I mean, that is just too much. That's just way too much. I would say at max 3 to 4% of your entire portfolio. And you want to rebalance your portfolio often and stop looking at monetary gain and start looking at percentage of your portfolio. And portfolio rebalancing is one of the key ways you could be a good investor. I mean, it's a very good way. It's a very good way where you could really structure your entire risk management and portfolio management just based off percentages and not looking at monetary value. My goal here is to accumulate as much Bitcoin as I can for the future. I think Bitcoin is going to remain the king until something. I think the thing that to replace Bitcoin hasn't even been built yet. So I honestly do think Bitcoin is still the king, and that's it's a debatable opinion, but it is my opinion that I think Bitcoin still is the king and it's not going anywhere. What do you think about putting 80% of my portfolio in Decred? What the hell? Come on. Decred? 80%? Come on. I heard somebody in the Moon Lounge that I don't want to put him on blast, but he invested 90% of his portfolio in Obsidian, the ICO. It shocked me. I was like, what? Why? Now, don't go all in on everything. Don't go full in on everything. It's just not a good idea. It's just not a good idea. Okay. Okay. And let's just keep going through the coins. I don't even want to talk about 80% into Decred. That sounds absurd. Unless you know something that I don't about Decred, maybe, Donald Trump is backing it or something. But other than that, unless Donald Trump or Oprah is backing it, you're not buying 80% Decred. I forbid you to buy 80% of your portfolio in Decred. No, I won't let you. I won't let you. All right. Let's look through Ven. So Ven had a very nice pump. We'll continue to look at it. I mean, it's a very solid cryptocurrency, but we've broken down once, and I think we'll probably bounce off this support. I think we'll continue to go back down to that 0.06 region, 0.006 region. I think it's only natural for this to happen. We'll draw a fib retracement since the breakout. Yeah, look at that. It's falling right there. I mean, I think it's going to continue to fall. I think it's time to correct a little bit for Ven. This is not a buy and sell recommendation. I like Ven for the long term. I like it better than Walton for the long term. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay, been 70% in cash after being full on crypto. Afraid to jump in. Advice? So you don't jump in, right? This is what I say. Like, okay, think of cryptocurrency like the ocean, right? Or the pool, a large pool. You don't want to cannonball in. You don't want to dive in, right? You want to test the waters, right? First you stick a toe in, then you stick an arm in, then you stick a leg in. You want to get your body adjusted to the temperature of the water. And there it makes for a better experience. Not only do you learn more by slowly dabbling into the market, but it also lets you sleep better at night. And honestly, you cannot beat peace of mind. I used to be like a lot of you Delta and Blockfolio watchers that are, constantly checking my Blockfolio. Oh no, what can I do? What do I do? Like, what can I do with my portfolio? Like, am I screwed? Like, is all my money gone? I have to keep rechecking my portfolio over and over and over again. And I've lost that mentality with time, and I think you will too. You really want to base your opinions on technology, team, partnerships, the structure behind the cryptocurrency. You don't want to listen to any YouTuber, even me. I mean, you don't want to listen to any YouTuber. You want to do your own research or find research that's statistically valid, and formulate your own opinion. We try to do that in the Moon Lounge. That we give you statistics, give you information, tell you our view, and say, hey, you could do whatever you want. We're not your financial advisors, but just tread carefully. That's all I'm trying to say. Just tread carefully. All right, let's keep going through it, guys. New Advantage subscriber here. Any thoughts on Ardor? Yeah, okay. It's ARDR. I think it's Ardor. Let's go check it out. It's a prediction market, right? Yeah, this is built on NXT. Scalable blockchain. Oh, this is the one with the child chains. Yeah. First scalable blockchain as a service. I remember this. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's seen a significant amount of pump as of late, especially with NXT. I'm just not the biggest fan of NXT as a platform. It's been around for so long with such few projects on it. That being said, so is Komodo, but at least Komodo has a interesting approach to it, right? Leveraging the Bitcoin blockchain. I still like Komodo. Don't get me wrong, but it's just confusing to see a cryptocurrency that has been around for so long with a couple, 3, 4, 5 different ICOs on it. While Ethereum has 4,000, Neo already has like 20, 30. Qtum already has 15, 20. So it'll be interesting to see, and we'll go over the charts real quick. And congratulations, thanks for joining the Cryptosonic Advantage. Hopefully, we'll make your experience nice and good, and we'll all go to the moon together. Space travel is lonely, so bring a friend when you go to the moon. All right. So, also, guys, we are hiring. So if you are an avid researcher and you spend all your time researching, we are hiring. We have a staff of 6-7 people so far around the world. You know, we're always looking for more people, but preferably this employee we would like, you know, to be in the Los Angeles area. So if you are looking for employment in the Los Angeles area, we are hiring. So leave a comment below after this video is done if you're interested, and I'll shoot you over a form. You know, I think there's no better employees than people that are already passionate about cryptocurrencies. You know, it's hard to tell people like, hey, you should be passionate about cryptocurrencies. No, I want someone that's already passionate about cryptocurrencies, and it'll be good, right? Ardor, you know, that's a weak cross for me. That's a really, really weak cross. You know, we'll continue to look at this, but it's just, I don't know about Ardor. We'll see. I mean, it's not actually the worst time to buy right now. It's not the worst time to buy, but I would set my stop loss like very conservative, like right here. I'm in the right around that 0.0008 mark, and you could probably buy now and you know, set your stop loss there. It's worth the risk, but you know, for me, it's just not an investment I'm willing to get into. And let's continue looking through this, guys. ARK. Let's go to ARK. ARK. I like ARK. I think ARK is a better platform than NXT or Ardor, and they do similar things. Now, I'm actually going to pull this out to the daily. Now, let's look at this in the log scale, right? Oops. We were looking at the log scale. Okay. So, honestly, I mean, it's... Look at that daily chart, guys. What does this mean to you? What does this mean to you? Hold on. Let's go. Let's do weatherman status here. Oh, what's going on here? All right, 1 second, guys. What does this mean to you? This MACD, when it's going down and it's pointing up, what does that mean to you? This is a daily indicator, and if it's pointing up and it's about to cross, that is a very strong indication for a reversal pattern and a very strong bullish movement. And last time we saw that cross was on the 13th, so, and that was almost an immediate downtrend, and now we're finally seeing an uptrend. So hopefully this is a rather strong cross, and we start to pump here on ARK. That's the plan, right? We want to see this pump, but they have some major releases coming out in Q2, and I think their mobile wallet as well is coming out in Q2. They're kind of like that plug and play, so it's upwards momentum, absolutely, guys. So this is actually looking pretty good for ARK. But again, guys, everything depends on Bitcoin's success right now. So if Bitcoin starts to drop more, people are going to panic and they're going to pull out of alts. Remember that. Remember that. No matter what you hear, when Bitcoin drops, people panic and pull back into Bitcoin. Remember that, guys. So I did go through Venn, Johnny. I said it is going to drop, so Venn is most likely going to drop. So, hi, Snake, new Advantage subscriber. Congratulations. Thanks for joining the Advantage, MS Ready. What do you think of nulls? Nulls I'm not too educated on. I'm actually, you know, I tried to read into it, just didn't really interest me that much. District 0x, on the other hand, I think has huge potential. Huge potential. I think decentralized marketplaces are very hard to get involved into, and I think it has a really nice major future. You know, that being said, let's actually go through the charts. Wow, that's nice. Let's draw a fib. Hey, we're dropping to that little buy area here. So DNT, let's look at the 4 hour. It's been dropping hard, right? Yeah, I mean, I would try to pick it up even lower. You know, try to pick it up under 1200, I would say. Close. Oh, perfect. 1200. Pick up under 12 sats. 1200 sats, rather. All right. I want to learn about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Which site method would you recommend? There's a lot of YouTube educational videos. We offer a course. We also do one-on-one appointments as well if you do want to pick our brains a little bit. But and I'm still in the middle of the screen, and no one told me. So I'm going to go back to where I belong over there on the right. Okay. XLM SNA. So I'm actually really interested in XLM, and I was just looking at this chart. So I really did like that. So let's keep going through this. So these are the moving average crosses. I have the 7 and 21 and the 7 and 77. And just random numbers I picked that have been working out well for me. I think week-long projections is pretty nice. XLM on the 4 hour doesn't look that strong, to tell you the truth. On the hourly, it's already headed down. I think we may see a small little correction here. I think it is a lot run up here. I mean, it jumped up over 10-15%. So, you know, that's a decent. It was a decent pump, and you know, maybe it will continue to pump, but it's not looking like it so far. On the daily, for the long term, it looks really nice. I mean, I think for the long term, it looks very good. I mean, I would continue holding on to it if you're not day trading this. Hey, don't forget about your Twitch viewers. I don't forget about my Twitch viewers or my Twitter viewers. I love all you guys equally. All right, and even you Instagram viewers. Even you Instagram viewers. Always get the best comments about Instagram. Volume is low. I can't help it, guys. I'm sorry. All right. Yeah, Charles Hoskinson has a free Bitcoin Udemy class. Yeah. We have an interview with Charles this weekend. So it'll be cool. You know, it'll be cool. I have a lot of tough questions for him, and hopefully it'll be cool. Let's see. Let's continue looking through you guys' questions, and actually share this video on Facebook and Twitter, and we will give out some free cryptocurrency today. All right. So some free cryptocurrency today. So twitter.com/cryptosomniac and facebook.com/cryptosomniac, and we will give out some free crypto right now. Let's keep looking through it, guys. All right. Neblio. Let's check out Neblio. Why not? Let's put out to the 4 hour. I fell into the hype a little bit here. Unfortunately for Neblio. That wasn't smart of me, right? But we'll see. We'll continue looking at Neblio. I think it could honestly get down to this level here, that 13 level here. And I am reading. I don't see any Twitch comments yet, but I'm still looking out for you guys here. But that being said, I think it is still dropping a little low here. You know, I think it's going to drastically drop. Actually, it had a massive run up. You know, we are approaching that really nice buy zone, but we'll continue to look at it. Look at the 12-hour. Yeah, not much data on Neblio, not much historical data on Neblio, so it really is a little bit of a gamble. So be careful about that one, guys. So let's keep reading through it. How heavy are the economy bags? Man, I've been holding on to economy. Just it's on Kraken, just sitting, wasting away. And you know, it was one of my speculative picks, and I was like, okay, maybe I'll turn a profit for it. I haven't turned a profit, so economy bags are very heavy. Weiss ratings, absolute joke. Absolutely, Weiss ratings is an absolute joke. It's just absurd. You can check out earlier in the beginning of my video to check out the Weiss ratings. So let's actually go give out some free cryptocurrency. All right, random number generator. Random number generator. All right. 1 for Facebook, 2 for Twitter. Retweet and share right now, and you're eligible to win some free cryptocurrencies. 1 for Facebook, 2 for Twitter, 3 for reroll. Twitter it is. Let's go to Twitter. Twitter/CryptoSomniac. And let's keep looking through this. All right. So this one here, guys. I should probably delete that one. Let me log in here. All right, 32 retweets. And we're going to click on the retweets, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I know this is 25, right? Actually, no, it's always 25 for that. So let's do 25, 16. So I'm going to count backwards, and we'll find number 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Michael Lefebvre, congratulations. You just won yourself some free cryptocurrency. And we'll reach out to you. Thanks so much for participating in the free cryptocurrency giveaway. All right. Can you see my question? Hello. Opinion on future contracts expiring to 26. I don't think it's a good. I'm scared to judge the future contracts expiring to 26. I really do think it's gonna push extra turmoil into the market. But that being said, I think it's time for a bullish movement. And I think what's your hard view for that? I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be good. I think overall it's going to be good. I think with more institutional investment and more future contracts out, I think it'll stabilize the market a little bit. And then we have one question from Twitch, and we'll call it a day. Hey man, what's your hard view on Tron? Everyone wants me to look at Tron. Let's go look at Tron. So I bought at 617 sats live on air, and I am not that up, am I? Nope, I am not. Wow. Let's look at this in the 4-hour. Wow, that is some consolidation if I've ever seen one. This is not looking like a squiggle boom, guys. This is not looking like a squiggle boom. So yeah, honestly, it's just like, look at that. Wow, look at that RSI. Just 50 all the way across, huh? We'll see. I mean, it might be a good time to invest here, but again, I don't see much volume coming out of here. Maybe it'll start to pump up a little bit, but it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see. what's going on. Anyways, let's wrap this up. And I really do appreciate all you guys joining me here today. Smash those likes. Check out the Moon Lounge, or Cryptosonic Advantage rather. It's called cryptosonic.com/advantage. I'll actually pull it up for you guys on the chat. It's a free day. It's a free 14-day trial, so no reason to really not use it. You know, we have reports out every day. We have some awesome stuff coming up for you in the future. Unfortunately, I only told the Moon Lounge. So the Moon Lounge is the paid subscription for the Cryptosonic Advantage, and you know, it's just interesting stuff that we do go over. We go over a lot of new tokens. The one we came out with was HPB. That was a cryptocurrency we told people to invest in early on. It's quite a little bit, and you know, just some really good content coming out of there. All right. So appreciate you guys joining me, and I wish I could see Pradhan's questions. Can you see my question? I think I did. Yeah, okay. I did answer that. +1 for Squiggle Boom reference. Yep. All the Squiggle Booms for you guys. All right. This is Snay here. Peace out, y'all. And I will, if you're part of the Moon Lounge, I'll be in there right now. Like right now, right after this stream. You know, so it's the Advantage, and if you pay for the Advantage, you get access to the Slack Moon Lounge. The Advantage is the reports we put out daily. You know, some email reports, some real nice flash updates, see how the market's doing, some price predictions, and you know, some entry points where we get into a lot of price predictions and entry points where we actually trade ourselves into those positions as well. Yeah, so take it easy, y'all. And I'll be in the Moon Lounge for any other people and questions, and I'll actually be on YouTube as well, and you know, chat with you guys on the YouTube live dashboard after the stream is over. So thanks for watching, guys. Smash those thumbs up. This is Snay here at Cryptosonic. Peace.